unless it does a maneuver.
Yes.
And and there could be two types of things it can do. Either itself maneuver or send mini probes that will intercept the Earth.
Harvard's most outspoken astronomer has finally broken his silence on 3I/ATLAS, the interstellar object racing toward Earth at 130,000 miles per hour. Unlike a normal comet, it appears to be shedding pure metallic nickel, something nature shouldn't allow. Loeb now assigns a 40% chance that the object is alien in origin, and his warning has already unsettled scientists, governments, and even financial markets. The question now is simple. Why would Loeb go public now? And could this September deadline change humanity's future forever? This may be the moment humanity can't afford to ignore. The 40% alien verdict that could crash markets. Avi Loeb just broke years of silence about something that's got the entire astronomy community freaking out. This Harvard professor has been studying space rocks for decades. He's seen comets, asteroids, and all kinds of weird stuff flying around out there. But 3I/Atlas is different. Really different. In fact, the reason Avi Loeb finally breaks his silence about 3I/Atlas is because it defies every conventional explanation he's ever encountered. Loeb created what he calls the Loeb scale, just to rate this thing. 0 means it's totally natural, like any normal comet you'd see in textbooks. 10 means confirmed alien tech that's actively trying to talk to us. He put 3I/Atlas at a 4. That's never happened before with any space object. Ever. Think about what that means. A mainstream scientist at one of the world's top universities just said there's a 40% chance we're looking at actual alien technology, not some fringe researcher making wild claims. This is Avi Loeb, the guy who's published hundreds of peer-reviewed papers on astrophysics and cosmology. The stock market is already getting nervous. Financial analysts are running computer models on what happens if alien tech gets confirmed. The results aren't pretty. Our entire economic system runs on one basic assumption. Humans are alone in the universe. Take that away and everything falls apart. Insurance companies base their risk assessments on predictable Earth-based threats. Investment firms plan decades ahead, assuming no outside interference from advanced civilizations. Defense contractors build weapons for human-level conflicts. If aliens exist with interstellar travel capabilities, those calculations become worthless overnight. Wall Street insiders are quietly hedging their bets. Some major funds have started moving money into what they call paradigm shift portfolios. These investments supposedly hold value even if humanity's cosmic status gets completely rewritten. Gold, rare earth elements, agricultural land, anything aliens might not care about or already have in abundance. Government emergency planners are scrambling too. FEMA has protocols for hurricanes, earthquakes, and terrorist attacks. But alien contact, there's no manual for that scenario. Military brass admits they have zero contingency plans for civilizations that mastered interstellar flight. How do you defend against technology that can cross the void between stars? The timing makes everything worse. New telescopic surveys will detect interstellar objects monthly instead of once per decade. Each discovery faces evaluation through Loeb's rating system. Markets could see repeated waves of alien-related volatility as humanity deals with regular visitors from deep space. Traditional astronomers are pushing back hard. They prefer conservative explanations, even when those explanations require crazy, complicated theoretical frameworks. Loeb thinks this resistance comes from fear, not science. The same colleagues who dismissed his theories about Oumuamua now face mounting evidence that their conventional models might be totally wrong. Defense contractors have quietly started researching alien technology scenarios. Space companies are exploring how confirmed extraterrestrial intelligence affects their business models. Religious organizations are drafting statements about humanity's place in a populated universe. The professor doesn't make these claims lightly. His assessment builds on specific physical evidence that challenges basic laws of cosmic formation and stellar nucleosynthesis. So what exactly did Avi Loeb discover to finally break his silence about 3I/Atlas that's forcing this dramatic shift in scientific thinking about our galactic neighbourhood? Pure metal trail breaks laws of physics. The trail behind 3I/Atlas is doing something that shouldn't exist anywhere in the natural universe. Spectroscopic analysis shows it's dumping about 10 pounds of pure metallic nickel every second. That creates an impossible stream of refined metal stretching across interstellar space. This discovery violates fundamental principles of stellar nucleosynthesis that have governed astrophysics for generations. Here's the problem. Throughout the entire observable universe, nickel and iron stick together like cosmic superglue. These elements forge together in the nuclear cores of dying stars. Temperatures hit billions of degrees. Pressure crushes matter into exotic states. When supernovas blast this stuff across space, nickel and iron stay locked together in natural alloys mixed at the atomic level. Finding pure nickel separated from iron is like discovering water flowing uphill. It breaks basic laws of cosmic chemistry. The only way to separate these elements requires sophisticated metallurgical processes. On Earth, nickel refinement needs extreme heat plus complex chemical reactions that eat enormous amounts of energy. The purity levels detected in 3I/Atlas's trail beat what most Earthbound facilities achieve consistently. The math is staggering. If 3I/Atlas formed naturally, its composition would require stellar formation processes that contradict decades of established stellar evolution theory. Every proposed natural explanation needs more complex assumptions than just admitting the trail represents artificial manufacturing. Regular comets from our solar system release about 4% carbon dioxide mixed with water vapour as they heat up near the Sun. 3I/Atlas completely flips this ratio. It spews 8 parts carbon dioxide for every part water. This composition suggests origins in an environment totally unlike any known protoplanetary disk or stellar nursery region. The object keeps a tight, controlled envelope of material. Normal cometary tails stretch millions of kilometers behind their parent bodies as solar wind pressure pushes outgassed material away. 3I/Atlas maintains precise boundaries around its dust cloud. Hubble Space Telescope imagery reveals glow patterns inconsistent with random sublimation processes expected from natural outgassing. Loeb's team ruled out contamination from interplanetary dust or instrumental errors. Multiple independent observatories confirm the nickel signature using different spectrographic techniques. The consistency across various measurement systems eliminates systematic errors that might produce false readings. Alternative theories invoke exotic scenarios involving impossible stellar chemistry or previously unknown nucleosynthetic pathways. Each proposed mechanism requires more assumptions than acknowledging artificial origins. Occam's razor suggests the simplest explanation, manufactured technology, deserves serious consideration by the astronomical community. Isotopic ratios add another layer of impossibility. Natural stellar processes create specific nickel isotope distributions based on neutron capture rates during supernova nucleosynthesis. 3I/Atlas shows isotopic signatures that don't match any known stellar environment. The ratios look more like industrial purification than cosmic formation. The controlled emission rate raises additional red flags. Natural outgassing fluctuates wildly as objects tumble through space and experience varying solar heating. 3I/Atlas maintains steady nickel emission regardless of orientation or distance from heat sources. This consistency suggests active control rather than passive sublimation. But the chemical impossibilities pale compared to what orbital mechanics reveals about this mysterious visitor's navigation through our solar system. What does the object's flight path tell us about potential intelligence guiding its journey through space? The perfect spy mission, hidden in plain sight. The math behind 3. I/Atlas's trajectory reads like a textbook on optimal reconnaissance mission planning. This object follows a path designed to maximize observational opportunities while minimizing energy expenditure. The orbital geometry defies statistical probability in ways that force serious consideration of artificial guidance systems controlling its journey. Loeb's orbital mechanics calculations show staggering improbability of such precision occurring naturally. In a development that has sent shockwaves through the scientific community, Avi Loeb finally breaks his silence about 3I Atlas, presenting a detailed analysis that moves the conversation from mere anomaly to potential artifice. Random interstellar objects should approach from arbitrary angles, following chaotic paths determined by gravitational perturbations from their original stellar neighborhoods. 3. I/Atlas travels within the ecliptic plane of our planets, tilted by only 5 degrees from the optimal observation angle. The probability of this alignment happening by chance works out to roughly 1 in 500. The timing precision adds suspicious elements that compound the geometric impossibilities. 3I/Atlas will execute flybys of Mars, Venus, and Jupiter with temporal accuracy that enables maximum data collection from each encounter. The object's arrival synchronizes with planetary configurations that optimize observation windows. These timing factors reduce random probability to approximately 1 in 20,000. Retrograde orbital motion provides another signature of intentional design. Most solar system objects follow prograde orbits in the same direction as planetary motion around the Sun. 3I/Atlas travels backward relative to our local cosmic traffic flow. This retrograde path offers significant advantages for reconnaissance missions, allowing extended observation periods as the probe moves against normal solar system dynamics. The approach vector adds strategic elements that complete the surveillance profile. 3I/Atlas originates from the galactic center direction, where crowded stellar fields provide natural camouflage for avoiding detection. This approach angle exploits the most cluttered region of Earth's sky, where identifying artificial objects becomes extremely difficult against background stellar confusion. Most concerning is the perihelion passage timing, closest approach to our Sun. This critical moment occurs on the far side of our star, hidden from Earth's most powerful ground-based telescopic arrays. If 3I/Atlas intended to conduct detailed scans while remaining unobserved, this positioning couldn't be more strategically advantageous for avoiding detection. Ground-based radar facilities lack sufficient power to penetrate solar radio interference during perihelion passage. Space-based telescopes lose direct line-of-sight contact during this crucial period. The communication blackout window stretches several weeks, providing ample opportunity for undetected activities, including detailed planetary mapping or assessment of human technological capabilities. The trajectory analysis reveals something even more disturbing. 3. I/Atlas's path provides optimal viewing angles for assessing Earth's defensive capabilities. The object's approach allows comprehensive surveillance of military installations, space assets, and technological infrastructure. If alien civilizations wanted to evaluate human civilization before making contact, this mission profile represents exactly what strategic planners would design. Intelligence analysts note that the surveillance profile matches theoretical frameworks for advanced reconnaissance operations. The object's behavior suggests systematic data collection rather than random exploration or scientific curiosity. Every aspect of its approach optimizes information gathering while minimizing detection risk. Astrodynamics experts have run simulations of optimal interstellar reconnaissance missions. The results match 3I/Atlas's actual trajectory with disturbing accuracy. Artificial intelligence systems tasked with designing spy missions consistently generate flight paths nearly identical to what we're observing. The retrograde orbit offers another tactical advantage that most people don't realize. moving against solar system traffic flow, provides maximum relative velocity during planetary encounters, allowing rapid data collection before defensive measures could respond. It's the cosmic equivalent of a high-speed surveillance run, but humanity might still have one final opportunity to solve this mystery before 3I/Atlas disappears into the cosmic deep forever. Could a desperate last-chance Intercept mission provide definitive answers about whether we're facing our first alien encounter? NASA's last chance. The Juno Intercept mission. Breaking developments in mission planning reveal a narrow window for direct investigation through repurposing existing NASA hardware. The Juno spacecraft currently orbiting Jupiter faces scheduled destruction in September 2025. But trajectory analysis suggests a different fate. Redirecting Juno could position it within range of 3I/Atlas during the object's March 2026 approach to the gas giant. This represents humanity's only realistic shot for close-range analysis of potential alien technology. Original mission protocols called for atmospheric entry and destruction in Jupiter's crushing depths after completing scientific objectives. However, orbital mechanics experts have identified an alternative scenario that could extend Juno's mission life while providing unprecedented observational opportunities. Congressional interest accelerated rapidly after Avi Loeb finally broke his silence about 3I/Atlas, providing a crucial scientific catalyst for the political movement. Representative Anna Paulina Luna contacted the Harvard professor directly following his groundbreaking public statements, volunteering to write formal correspondence encouraging NASA leadership to evaluate intercept possibilities. This political backing, ignited by Avi Loeb finally breaking his silence about 3I/Atlas, could provide the institutional momentum necessary to overcome bureaucratic resistance to mission modifications. The technical challenges are substantial but manageable with existing spacecraft systems. Juno's remaining hydrazine fuel reserves limit maneuverability options, restricting potential encounters to flyby scenarios rather than orbital insertion around the target object. Even distant observation would yield scientific data impossible to obtain from Earth-based telescopic studies during solar occultation periods. Advanced instrumentation aboard Juno includes magnetometers capable of detecting artificial electromagnetic signatures that might indicate active guidance systems or power sources. Spectrometers could provide detailed compositional analysis beyond what ground-based observations achieve. High-resolution cameras would capture structural imagery, revealing whether 3I/Atlas shows manufactured features or natural formation characteristics. Alternative scenarios involve private funding for dedicated intercept missions. Preliminary cost estimates suggest purpose-built interceptor spacecraft could launch for approximately $500 million. However, timeline constraints make this option increasingly unlikely as development, manufacturing, and launch requirements compress into impossibly short schedules. SpaceX has quietly evaluated rapid deployment scenarios using existing Falcon Heavy capabilities. Blue Origin explored similar concepts using their New Shepard platform modified for deep space operations. Both companies possess technical capabilities, but project timelines remain extremely compressed given the narrow intercept window. Private investors understand potential returns from confirmed alien technology analysis. Patents derived from extraterrestrial engineering could revolutionize entire industries overnight. Advanced materials, propulsion systems, energy generation. Any alien tech could be worth trillions. However, mission failure risks or discovering mundane explanations make investors cautious about committing resources. The European Space Agency has expressed interest in collaborative intercept missions using their upcoming Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer spacecraft. However, JUICE's launch timeline and trajectory make intercept scenarios technically challenging without major mission modifications that could compromise primary scientific objectives. International cooperation could pool resources for dedicated intercept missions that individual space agencies couldn't afford independently. Combined budgets from NASA, ESA, JAXA, and other major space organizations could fund comprehensive investigation programs. However, bureaucratic coordination across multiple nations typically requires years of negotiation. The decision timeline grows compressed as 3I/Atlas approaches its critical September passage. Mission planners need authorization within weeks to begin trajectory modifications for potential intercept scenarios. Each day of delay reduces observation windows and increases fuel requirements for successful encounters. But even without intercept missions, the approaching cosmic deadline promises revelations that could reshape human understanding of our place in the universe. How much time does humanity have left before learning whether we're truly alone among the stars? September Countdown. Humanity's 30-day truth deadline. The cosmic countdown has begun. Late September 2025 marks when 3I/Atlas reaches perihelion, and solar heating will either validate conventional explanations or confirm humanity's first encounter with extraterrestrial technology. This 30-day deadline represents the most significant scientific moment in human history, with implications extending far beyond astronomical discovery. The scientific community has been waiting for a definitive verdict, and now Avi Loeb finally breaks silence about 3I/Atlas, committing to rank the object at 0 on his scale if conventional outgassing behavior emerges during this critical period. A statement that has focused global attention on this specific window. Increased solar radiation during perihelion passage should trigger massive outgassing if 3I/Atlas follows normal cometary behavior. Natural ice sublimation creates characteristic coma and tail structures astronomers expect from legitimate interstellar visitors. Continued anomalous behavior would eliminate remaining natural explanations. If 3I/Atlas maintains its pure nickel emission pattern while following its impossibly precise trajectory without developing standard cometary features, the case for artificial origins becomes overwhelming. The object's solar passage behavior will determine whether humanity faces a paradigm shift or returns to conventional cosmic assumptions. Ground-based observatories worldwide have coordinated observation campaigns to maximize data collection during available windows before and after solar occultation. The Atacama Large Millimeter Array will monitor for artificial radio emissions that might indicate communication or navigation systems. Infrared telescopes will track thermal signatures, revealing internal structure inconsistent with natural objects. The geopolitical implications extend beyond scientific curiosity into national security concerns. Government agencies lack established protocols for managing public response to verified alien presence. International coordination mechanisms designed for terrestrial crises may prove inadequate for cosmic-scale revelations requiring unprecedented global cooperation. Financial markets have begun showing volatility in response to Loeb's public statements. Confirmed alien technology would trigger economic disruption as fundamental assumptions about human uniqueness collapse. Industries built on premises of Earth's cosmic isolation would face immediate re-evaluation. Defense spending, insurance calculations, long-term investment strategies, everything changes. The dark forest hypothesis adds concerning layers about potential hostile intent. If 3I/Atlas represents advanced reconnaissance from civilizations capable of interstellar travel, their technological capabilities far exceed human defensive systems. The object's strategic approach and observation profile could indicate assessment of human military capabilities and planetary vulnerabilities. Intelligence agencies are developing contingency plans for various contact scenarios. These classified protocols address information control, economic stabilization measures, and social order maintenance. The challenge lies in preparing for threats exceeding current understanding of physics and engineering principles. Religious institutions worldwide are preparing congregations for potential revelations about humanity's cosmic status. educational systems are developing curricula accounting for confirmed extraterrestrial intelligence. Mental health professionals are training to address psychological impacts of paradigm-shifting discoveries that could fundamentally alter human self-perception. Amateur astronomers have organized citizen science projects to supplement professional observatory campaigns. Backyard telescopes equipped with spectrographic attachments are contributing observations that could solve the mystery. The democratization of astronomical observation means definitive evidence might come from unexpected sources rather than major research institutions. The September timeline creates unprecedented urgency across multiple sectors simultaneously. Commodity traders are hedging against alien-related market volatility. Defense contractors are assessing implications of technologies rendering human military capabilities obsolete. Philosophers grapple with questions about human significance in populated universe scenarios. Space agencies are coordinating observation schedules to prevent data gaps during critical perihelion passage periods. Radio telescope arrays worldwide will maintain continuous monitoring for any artificial signals emanating from 3I/Atlas. Deep space communication networks stand ready to detect structured transmissions indicating intelligent origin. The breakthrough potential extends beyond simple confirmation of alien existence. Analysis of 3I/Atlas could provide humanity's first glimpse into advanced engineering principles, exotic materials, or revolutionary propulsion concepts. The scientific and technological benefits of studying confirmed alien technology could accelerate human civilization by centuries. Time grows short for final preparations and observations. Within weeks, humanity will learn whether we remain alone in the cosmic darkness or share the universe with intelligence that has mastered interstellar travel. The truth about 3I/Atlas approaches at 130,000 miles per hour. There's no stopping its arrival. When Loeb finally breaks silence about 3I/Atlas, he set the stage for revelations that could change everything we thought we knew about our place among the stars. If Loeb is right, 3I/Atlas could change everything we know about our place in the universe. Is this object really a fragment of alien technology? Or just another mystery scientists can't yet explain? Let us know what you think. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.